We are live. Let me get things set up. And I actually remembered to put all the, to send all of the links everywhere. So, and I have the, everything set up. Also, I'll have you know that Kachoo was resting and acting like he was the most inconvenienced creature. And as soon as we went live, he showed up. Hello, Autism Mom! I'm getting a head start on fishing. Maybe one of these days I'll be in the top 3. Ooh, I got a sword. What are you going to be working on today? No one can beat Thomas right now. I know. He has so much. Let me pull up the stream here too. And do that. Oh, we got a shrimp toy. That's kind of a lot. I'm outlining today. How about you? Yes, that's wonderful. Hi, HB Lee. I want to outline today, but I actually have some regular person work to do first. So I'll focus on that just to finish up a report, and then I can outline. I am unbeatable. Mwahaha. Ew, a soggy nugget. You got a 3-star soggy nugget, though. So that's good. Let's see. Make sure I can get this. Oh. Hold on, let's do... There. Hopefully my link worked. I realize now that I was all happy about linking things ahead of time, and it turns out I linked the wrong one. Let's see. Writing. Oh wow, everyone found my merch. My sister keeps getting on me about including a command so that people know about it. But very nice. I joke about how for my like Kachoo shirt that I wore it one time in front of a... Oh, Kachoo, what is this? Ah, look at this like chunk of hair that was just like not connected. I guess you had like cleansed yourself. It just, I don't know. Yeah. 3 stars was 2 gold, so now I'm curious what 1 star is. Is it a 0 gold situation? I think I think the stars show like how heavy or like big or small or whatever, like how unique something is, but I think the gold is the same no matter what you pull. But I could be, actually that's not true, because yesterday when a bunch of us found treasure chests while we were fishing, I think it was Saren's was the highest grossing one. I'm saying this as if it's like a marketing thing. A guy came by yesterday to take care of the branches that the storm blew down over the weekend. Good. So I asked him if he could also take the weeds I'd cut, plus the 2 old Christmas trees I had back there. Sure, just load them up. So I got nice and grimy and sweaty dragging this stuff out to his trailer, but then the very last trip I made, I tripped and fell. Oh my god, I hate when that happens. It's always at the end too. So the rest of the day, yesterday, and so far today, my left thigh and left side of my chest really hurt. Yeah, take it easy. Take it easy. But that's absolutely how it works too, where you're like, all right, I will do this labor. I will get it there. Everything is going okay. I feel relieved they're actually taking the stuff that's a problem. And then you just fall flat. It's like very symbolic of like how I feel inside. So I can imagine. Yeah. Hello from work. Boss isn't coming, so I snuck in. Don't tell anyone. I say as I announce. I love that you're here, Standard Fiend. I think this is really fun. It's not like this isn't helping you be productive. It's fine. Kachoo looks like a puppet right now with the way he's poking you and can't figure out why. He doesn't know why he exists. He's much better today. Yesterday, more like last night, because I was up here doing work last night, He was so intense, and I was like, what is up with you? But, oh well. Okay. There we go. I sent pictures of my doggies to one of my friends, and he thinks it's hilarious. I don't know. I just thought it was funny. Okay. He's specifically talking about Artie because he's a mess. Held a message. Oh my god. It's auto mod. Sorry. My chest is fine when I just sit or stand, but if I bend over, it really smarts. Wow. You got auto modded again. Heyo from Sleepyland. Hi, Sophie. I love that when Thomas is just like... Thomas just exists. And he gets auto-modded. I'm sorry. And the thing is like... Ben... Look, it auto-modded again, HB Lee. Bend over is censored. LMAO. Yes. It was. And I was like, all he's saying... Like, it made it like... You got auto-modded for saying bend over. Bend over. Thomas exists. And Twitch took that personally. That's exactly right, Sophie. I'm like, what happened? Also, it wasn't dirty before. Poor Thomas. He's just getting, like, fucked over. Metaphorically. Apparently. Good God. Okay. I'm gonna get started on these reports. I'm sorry if I'm very locked in. I'm super, like, aware of, like, the rules of my job and stuff like that. Oh, nice. You got a mackerel. And I just don't want to do anything, like, wrong. So I'm going to be less communicative or not at all communicative during the first chunk of this sprint while we're in focus mode, which is kind of technically what I'm supposed to be doing, but whatever. We're chatty here. It's fine. It's so funny because we're a bunch of chatty introverts, but that's okay. Does Twitch have a problem with Thomas? It'll be soon? That's threatening as hell. Oh my god. Well, look out, Thomas. So, I'm gonna hit the start button and we'll get ready. Also, oh, I have boba tea too, so hopefully that's not gross. Oh, I hit fish instead of start. Hold on. Start. It'll be soon is a wild crystal ball response. It is. Oh, also, you know how the other day... Focus Sparkles, it's sprinkling us with productivity dust. I said the other day, a couple weeks ago, like my first ever stream or something like that, I was with my sister and we were talking about how she gets the wildest fortune cookie fortunes. And she sent me another one recently. I need to find it and read it to you because it was just crazy. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Kachoo. Okay. Starting on a week. After I read these messages. I need to make some headway with this YouTube script, but I'm also super tired from the heat. I bet. We'll see how far I get. Mother, I require attention. Always. Mother. The two hands. The one hand is cute, and the two hands is just unhinged. Also, he's reaching up, like, to caress my face, as if he wants me to pick him up. I don't know how much more picked up he can possibly... Hold on, let me do that. Like... Oh, here. He's just, like... And he also has really bad bedhead today, which just makes it even funny. Like, look at him. He's just, like, squishing his face into me. I took a picture of him right before stream. I'll put it in Cyborg Central of, like, his weird bedhead moment. Hold on, let me find it. Let me see, like, his bedheadiest face. A golden crown? Good job, Standard Fiend. That was a good find. This really fits you, too. Like, this is very you. Everyone catch a fish for Kachoo to distract him, and you lead with a crown? A monarch of fishing is what you are. Oh my god, I can't figure out. I'll have to send it later of what the bedhead looks like, because it's just nuts. I'll find them later, but... I always want to call that a chicklid, but I don't know how to actually say it. Also, I'm gonna... Wow, they have big domes sometimes. Alright, let's do this. Hold on. Wait. Alright, hold on. Let's see.
Cichlids.
It's a cichlid. Cichlids. Now we know. Okay, I'm going back into my report. Here we go. And now I'm not talking to anybody, because that's not allowed. But soon, I'll be able to. Oops. There we go. Okay, I'm pausing my time sheet real quick. And I'm putting Kachoo in charge because I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. And everyone hold down the fort. And oh, look, a tire. Talk amongst yourselves. Don't let Kachoo lead you astray. his spot. I'm impressed. Abandoned, orphaned, left behind. Tom is still the king of the leaderboard. Oh my god, of course he is. I didn't realize my treasure chest yesterday is the top catch. Yes. It's a long way to go to catch up to the leaderboard, though. I know. People are fishing so expertly and intensely. Okay. Let me pop back in here for the last couple minutes of this focus time. Doodly-doo. Mr. Sparrow's job interview starts now and I'm nervous for him. Okay, everyone send good vibes for Drake and his interview, and no matter what happens, it's one more under his belt. I know I've been just searching and casually putting myself out there, and even getting an interview is really difficult. Granted, it's in a different line of work than what I have experience in, so that's part of the reason. But I'm thinking of him for sure. Well, I guess I'll come back to that. Pausing. 'Cause now we're going to sell books. Actually, I'm going to leave this up, so that when I open it up, it can go to where I need it to. Friend. Lovely friend. Kachoo. Standard Fiend, your little doodle in there is so cute, and it was honestly perfect. I love the ears that you have too, because they're like, because we're in this like pond swamp area. I don't even know, bog, because we're fishing all kinds of things out of it. I love how Sophie got, hold on, let me get caught up. It really is. He's only had 2 interviews in 2 months. Yeah, and that. So what Sophie said was, on interviewing, I love interviewing people, but I hate it because I really just want to hire everyone. Job interviews are so nerve-wracking. Crossing fingers it goes well. And fingers got automated. This is crazy. That is so funny. Maybe it's just a little, it's just like a little bit of like an update, or like a, not an update, oh my gosh, it's like the crystal ball troll magic that will assist Mr. Sparrow on his interview. I live in a swamp IRL, so I always just draw myself as a swamp thing. That's perfect. You found your swamp treasure. That's the thing, because they auto-mod it like that, it makes it like kind of like sexual when it's not like at all. Crystal, are you in league with automod? Not today. I find that highly suspicious. Highly, highly suspicious confirmation there. I tend to believe the opposite. Okay. Get into here. Tiny bookshop. Here we go. So. I think we should go to the beach, even though it's really expensive to go there. Because, oh, here's the castle ruins, which is pretty great. I think we should go to the beach because we still have to collect shells for Harper. So, let's do it. I sneezed and now person's giving me major side eye. Hilarious. No, for real, I've always thought over-censoring actually makes things more inappropriate than just leaving it alone. I agree, because it's like, if it's regular words, I like what we've been saying. If it's regular words, then like, let's just, you know, there's no reason to do that. Oh, shoot. Hold on. If we're going to Far Beach, I need to take off the skull. Will today be a good day for productivity? Probably not. Again, I think it's the opposite. Because there's such a troll. Okay, yeah, I did it. Okay. I'm gonna go to Far Beach. It's gonna be amazing. Oh, wait. No, wait. There's so many new things I thought. Did I do the bench? Yes, I did. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry. I just keep forgetting what I'm even doing. So, we want a lot of kids' books. That's not kids' books. These are kids' books. We're going to put a lot of kids' books in here because Far Beach sells kids' books, fantasy, and crime. So put some fantasy down here. Okay, 10. I kind of want some more. The kids there really like fact books for whatever reason, so we'll just do that. And then, what am I missing? Drama and travel. Let's do, actually, we need more kids' books. Let's do drama. What is this? Classics, they don't care about that. And travel. Okay. Let's see how that goes. And hopefully I will find more seashells. Oh, look, see, here's a shell. Here's a shell. It was just us needing to go. Man. This is the only place to get shells, huh? Oh! There's 2 more here. Okay. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Oh, we are just missing 3 more shells. I hope I'm better at suggesting children's books today than I have in the past. I've not been very good with that. If you hold the button and drag, it will fill the shelves rather than individually clicking all the time. Ooh! Just a hot tip if you want it. I do want that hot tip. Thank you. Button and drag. Okay, that is really, really good. Thank you. I'm bored. I need a book. That's the way to be, kid. I want something with cute animals. I'm interested in fact books. And also if there are less than 200 pages, if that's a plus for me. Okay. Animals. Okay, so this is for mollusks or mollusca, but sea creatures with shells. So that one's about animals, technically. Let me go up to some travel just to see. I think I'm gonna do the mollusk one, and it's not less than 200 words though. Okay, let me check two. These aren't fact books, but man, I wish I could just give him a wrinkle in time. Okay, let's try this one. Ooh, he loves it. Okay, good, good, good. Wow, look at this. Ah. Did you see the jelly thing out there? It's super gross. It's sort of like a jellyfish, but it was a puddle. Also, I think it's dead. Oh yeah, for sure it's a jellyfish. It didn't have gills, but had long, stringy arms that needs them to pick up food from the floor of the sea, I'm pretty sure. Oh, maybe not a jellyfish. Oh, by the way, is our shell collecting project still on? Yes, girl. I need 3 more shells. Because summer's almost over and I'm kind of getting bored with marine biology. Are you serious? Like, all sea creatures all sea creatures do is swim. So I'd much rather become a herpetologist. Isn't that the frog? No. Lizard? I can't remember what that one is. Oh, you know lizards and snakes and frogs. Hey, I was right. On two. Okay, good job, Kachoo. They can jump and climb. I can't stop thinking about frogs. Me neither, Harper. We are bonding. So, you know, if we get those shells together soon, I can show them to my friends at the bonfire. Okay, got to do that before the bonfire. So we're definitely coming here tomorrow. For sure. Herpetologist is reptiles. My kiddo loves reptiles. I love that. Oop. Gotta help this kid or this lady. It's bring a book to school day. I can always go to fantasy novel. I like historical settings. All right, let's see. No. Ooh, Discworld. No. No. Oh, it's Avatar the Last Airbender. No. 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 Let's try. Wait, which one's? Oops, it's focus time. Honestly, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, because that was set in like the 40s, I think. And Inkheart's really good, but it's 2003. Ooh, Anne of Green Gables, but that's not fantasy. I'm gonna go with The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. I'm gonna try it. Let's see. Yes. Okay, good, 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 good. Reptiles are lovely. I wish I could have snakes, but I can't handle the feeding of snakes. But I think they're fun. I did have a, what's it called? Her name was Zuri, a bearded dragon. And she was lovely. She lived to be really old. I quite enjoy plays, and I could go for a tragic story. I'm a fan of books like Helene. Girl, what? Okay. Oh my god. There's a Shakespeare. Shakespeare. Wow. That's like a fungus joke. Shakespeare play. Where's Les Miserables? Let's try that one. Go ahead and bring Les Mis to school. Although, is that a play? Or is it better to do... Not really a play? Okay. I'm gonna go with Henry the Sixth. Wow. I heard they're putting on a new production soon. Okay. Okay, we'll see about that. All right. I'm going to... Nice. Cute. I should have made him play instead of speak, but I'm going to go back to the stream. I really want to play this game. Honestly, I think it would be really fun if you played this game. It's only... Not trying to throw money around. So I don't mean only as in like, oh, you should have this amount. I just mean only as in compared to regular big box games. It's only... Right now it's $18, but when I got it, it was 12, I think, or 10. And then there's also the Tiny Bookshop supporter pack. What is that? That's $20. Oh, you get the Tiny Bookshop soundtrack and the Bookshop digital art book. That's so cool if you pay like a little extra. That's so sweet. But it's not bad at all, in my opinion, especially because games can be anywhere from like $40 to $60. And not including like the little mini transactions. I forget what those are called. For the big box store. Or not big box store. Oh my god. Hopefully you know what I'm talking about. Made by like EA and stuff like that. I don't know why I went with EA, but... Yeah, we don't need more productions of Shakespeare. It's only £16, which is rather cheap as games. I agree, especially because it's like all indie made. It's completed, like they're done. Because something else I've noticed, they've been putting games out there that are like incomplete, basically, and it's kind of shitty. Microtransactions, yes, thank you, Sophie. There are no microtransactions in this game. Like, you have the game. This is it. Add it to your wish list, and Steam will tell you when it goes on sale. Yes, but for sure, compared to other games, it is so adorable. They are a pain. I used to adopt Ross Scott's attitude to buying games. I'll buy it when it's as cheap as a sandwich. Problem is, sandwiches are getting really expensive lately. That's true. Honestly, unless it's free to play game, I don't think games should have in-game purchases. I agree. I agree, because it's like, what else do you need here? And I don't understand the game industry enough, but I am really interested in... There's this... Her video was suggested to me... Hold on, let me find her. Her video was suggested to me when she was very little, like even just a couple weeks ago. Excuse me, but I'm adding this to my watch list. But she's called, I think it's like Girly Games or something. Oh, shoot. Let me find her. It's called Cute. She's called Cute Game Club. And she's a computer person. I don't know how to... Cute Games Club. And I saw one of her videos when she only had a couple subscribers. And now she's all the way up to 22,000. Because she did this really good breakdown called How to Make Your Own Girly Games. And that sucked me in because I've been really curious about it, but I just don't know where to start. And she broke down every single little step on like where to start learning and honing in your craft and some recommendations. And I'm just like so excited about it. So it makes me really inspired and like I want to try at some point. But all that to say, I don't know much about the industry though, at all, other than just playing it and being interested in it. But I'm very curious to know more for sure. Royal Fiend, I saw that instead of standard. You're no longer standard. You're a Royal Fiend. Indie games tend to be less expensive and not have microtransactions since it's usually a single developer or a very small team. Yeah, I love that. You still going? I completely missed it. Yes, we are in our focus time, and I am now going to officially focus. I'm hitting my timesheet, so I'm going to be quiet, but I'm glad that you're here, Liz. I love to see you make a creepy cozy game. I really want to. I want to try it. I don't game as often anymore since I've got so much stuff to do, but love a nice cozy indie game. Me too. Me too. I think it'd be fun to create. Did I make that? Wow, look at me go. I'm doing so much work. I'm like just trucking along, and then I look and I'm like, wow, this is like way faster than I thought it would be. Come on. Oh, Kachoo. Oh, wait, no. What? How is that possible? Oh, I see. Nice. Hi, Jay. Hi, buddy. Come on in. Come on. There we go. Perfect. I do, Kachoo. He's just been standing off camera slightly. Don't do it. Oh, trunk treasure. Trundle trunk. Oops. Oops. There we go. No, no, no. That was perfect timing. Pause my time. There we go. And here we go. Okay. Back to book selling. Hey, I've been locked in, but I've also tuned out the stream. I feel like I just woke up and missed everything. Don't worry, we were all locked in. How did everyone do that time? Because I did a lot of report stuff, and I got so much done in just like that little bit of time. It's very helpful for me, so I'm glad it's helpful for you too. I got the demo of this game, and I love it too. Oh, I love that. I'm almost done naming people. Fabulous! All right, let me lock this up. I think if we can swing it, we should come back. Okay, what am I low on? So far, I've over 20 of everything, but if I can have any fantasy or fact, that'd be good. There's fantasy, but it's $40. Mysteries, no. Crime, no. Travel books, maybe. That has more fact in it, but I'll just wait that one out. Today is a Tuesday, so we can go back to the beach because we need to collect her shells before Sunday. So let's do that. I'll keep everything the same. I'm gonna make sure I refill. Wow, that's so much better. Thank you, Saren, for telling me that. That is like, oh my gosh, look how quick that was. Oh my goodness. It was just like click, click, clicking away. Okay, let's see what else is. So they like fantasy, crime, kids. We have, oh, I need more fantasy. Fantasy, crime, kids books. I think I remember putting a couple more kid books in here. And then, all right, because these folks do like a little bit of everything. And finally, we will collect the rest of the shells, hopefully. Shell. We just need 3 more. Come on. Come on. Okay. Oh, come on. We need 3 more. Oh my god, are you serious? Please don't tell me we have to come here again. It's like one of the most expensive places to go. Okay. Oh my god. I don't see any more shells. Like, there's not a lot of places to look, but sometimes it just, like, blends in. I wonder if I can go, like, is it, like, way in the foreground or something? No, I just have to cut my losses. No. Oh, wait. No. The rocks are playing a trick on me. Let's get cruising. Aw. Ooh, Behemoth might need a dog bed. You should keep your eyes open for one in the newspaper. Alright, I will. That's very nice. We're seriously just 1 shell away. That's so unfortunate. I thought that would be the last day that we needed to do it. Ooh, what's this? Happy tourists. Alright. There's gonna be more tourists today. I love the pricing of these books. It's 3, like, doubloons. 3 coins. Hello. Alright, let's see. We're talking the books alright. Okay, I'm looking for a book with a twist. Also, it wouldn't hurt if it had a little thrilling, gripping plot, but try to find something with less than 700 pages. I think I can handle that. Ooh, Agatha Christie. I mean, yeah. I liked A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, the first book. I haven't read the other ones. Silence of the Lambs. I really liked The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime. I think I'm gonna go straight to... I'm gonna give her Silence of the Lambs and see if she likes it. Did not see that coming. Okay. This child and her shells are making me frustrated. Could I make one right now? Yeah, go ahead. I read lots of them, probably 25 or maybe 27. Good on you, girl. I'll probably need a photo of myself for the biography in the back. Harper Najim, most famous author in the world. Easy. I can draw a picture for the cover too. Uh-oh. A dragon probably, maybe even a horse. Iconic. I read 10 pages and got distracted on Pinterest. I totally get that. Hold on, let's see. I want to get caught up on... because I want to know how things are going. I got roughly 200 words in. I'm almost done naming people. That's what Sparrow is saying. I did nothing yet on the sprint. That's okay. I'm working on premises for a dark fantasy. I'm just thought dumping everything first. Perfect, Saren. I love that. That's a very thrilling time for me, at least whenever I'm writing. Working on making an actual clean planning page to share with my new CP. I'm very excited. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm cleaning up my well, maybe one of these but I've been working on regular work now. Only 2 names left. Perfect. Sophie's got over 600 words to the script now, so it's about a third of the way done, not counting later polish. Perfect. I've never gotten to truly talk through my novel with another person. This is exciting. It is. We're so excited that you're talking about it too. It's the small things that make a difference. I read 10 pages and then got distracted on Pinterest. Doubling the output volume for my PC because a neighbor decided lawn mowing time is now. Ugh. I hate the sound of lawn mowing. It's like so grating. It gets like into my bones. But I'm glad we're next to you so that we can talk to you instead. Okay. She goes, I guess I'm a writer now. Ready to sell my work soon. So what about chapters? I'm not worried about it. Will do. Just keep on doing you, kiddo. Can I get a book? Like escaping into fantasy worlds, and I like historical settings. I really like the well at the world's end. Okay, fantasy and historical settings, just like last time. Oh, Wrinkle in Time. I really want her to read that. I don't think it's historical though. Oh wait, 1962? I'm not saying that's historical, but we'll keep a Wrinkle in Time in mind. Everyone around here uses big, clunky, gas-powered mowers. I bought an electric battery-powered one. It's really quiet and light enough that I can carry in one hand. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Although, okay, so where I live in Appalachia, not the people around me, it's just like a thing where it's like, oh, they use an electric mower. And it's seen as this, like, weird, I don't know, or like one that's corded or something. It's like, get a grip. Let's try that one, actually. The Magic City. I really wanted to read. I really wanted to read Wrinkle in Time, but I don't think it's as fantasy-esque. It's more like sci-fi fantasy. Okay, good. She liked it. I'm back on my suggestion streak. Thank goodness. Oh, stop. You're hurting me. Kachoo. Oh, it's back to focusing. Okay. No dry or dull reading. I need something with relevance, nothing outdated. But it needs to be suitable for a 10-year-old. Oh! Well, I kind of want to give her Where the Wild Things Are, but I think someone... "10-year-old, no, that's not right." Also, hold on, I want to catch up on the things real quick. I spent my whole morning standing outside in a massive storm for 3 straight hours helping incoming freshmen unload their cars and get their dorm assignments, and was so thoroughly soaked through. I love that you did that, though. Oh my gosh, you got the candy corridors! Good job, Saren. Man, Saren's like has a lucky charm thing going on. Any outdoor activity has been postponed. I'm staying inside. That's smart. While I'm off to bed, I can feel gravity affecting my eyelids. Good night, Sophie. Thank you for being here. It's not as powerful. Sure, Stanley, it's not. But I'm not mowing prairie weeds, am I? I'm mowing a lawn. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like this. It's seen as this, like, oh, don't do that kind of thing. And I'm just like, what's the problem? The only thing I can think of that's, like, not machismo related is, like... the core, maybe get the one with the battery like you have, not the one with a cord, because that can like, you can like run it over and it's a little dangerous. I don't know, but my goodness. Okay. Oh, let's do Avatar: The Last Airbender for them. I think that'd be fun. Let's get them into Avatar: The Last Airbender. 10-year-old is perfect for that. They should like it. Good. Oh, the search? Wait, oh, I clicked the wrong thing. Oops. Well, that was lucky. Oh, man. I'm glad they like it. I meant to give them Avatar. Lucky misclick. It did look like Avatar: Last Ender was later volumes too. It was. It was later volumes, but that's really weird. They'll give me like the middle of it, but not. I don't know. It's just kind of strange. Okay, let me go back to you all. Also, this is what Kachoo is doing right now. I don't know if you can see that, but he's completely like upside down and curled up in a ball. And he is just living his best life. Ugh, if he doesn't fall off of my legs, which is a total possibility. Okay. All right, I'm going back to focusing. I think I'm going to be able to finish this report, and I'm really glad that you're with me while I'm finishing this report, because I'm like so... I get like... Resentful's too strong a word. I get like frustrated because I'm like, oh, I could be working on this or that. But this actually makes me do the work, and then it makes me not stressed out whenever I'm doing my own thing. I bought my mower and it came with a charger for the battery. So I went online and found a charger, and they don't sell one. But they're very adamant that you have to use theirs or everything will explode. But it's just a USB-C. There you go. Eventually they told me that a third party kind to buy, but I ended up complaining so much they decided to refund me the entire thing. Excellent job, but let me keep it. So I got a brand new electric mower for the price of a charger. That's awesome. Also, I'm glad that you complained about it, because it's like you said that it like something bad will happen if I don't follow your exact rule. It reminds me of those shampoo and conditioner things where they're like, this shampoo, like this conditioner will work, I guess, but if you don't have this shampoo, then I guess your hair's gonna fall out. And it's like, all right, that's like a little, let's be a little more realistic here. I only get the point if it's a riding mower versus a regular, because even when it's not necessary for the size of the land, it's really useful, especially if you're going to be growing old and in the home soon. It's genuinely much more accessible. It is much more accessible. My husband found a really good deal on, I think it was like Facebook Marketplace or something like that, and he found a really old riding mower, but it's like a really good one. And he loves like husbandry and kind of, it's funny, my husband loves husbandry. He's a great husband. But my husband loves husbandry and then like landscaping and care like that. Like he loves doing that. It's like it's like his self-care thing. Like whenever I'm writing or I'm like crocheting or something, that's when I feel really good, or playing video games. But his is like being outside and doing like yard work. That's why I kept being like, I really wish I could just like teleport my husband over to Thomas's house, because he'd be like, I'll get this in tip-top shape. Like he would love it. But they're really expensive. Not the one he got, luckily, but they're really expensive. But for us, it's worth it, because we've got like 2 acres, and he makes like the lawn stripes and stuff. And I'm like, wow, this looks like an optical illusion. It's so beautiful. And he loves it. My dad is obsessed with his little Facebook Marketplace riding mower. See, they have such a small plot of land in New Jersey, but it's so much easier for him. And he can do all the elderly neighbors now too. Yes, and so where we live, there's like one other child. Granted, we're kind of spread out, but we joke that it's like a retirement community, because it kind of is. And everyone around us is like 75 plus. And so they get their lawns done, but by professionals, but then they'll look over and they'll be like, that was some nice lawn work, young man. And I'm like, he's going to be turning, like, this is still young, but like, he's maybe turning 39, but I love how these folks are like, excellent work, young man, on your lawn. You're taking good care of it. And it's like, The serious stamp of approval. A riding mower would not work on this yard. LO, it's very steep in parts and very narrow in others. Yeah, it sounds like it's very specific. You got the perfect tool for the job, honestly. But all in all, I don't care because in half a year, I'm moving back into an apartment. I think that's fine too. Apartment life is great, depending on like what your preferences are and what your needs are. And I think apartment life is just fine. Also, I feel like the city scarred you by being like, a fine, another fine, another fine. And then they just sent someone without, like, I don't know. It's just hard to upkeep a house. Hills are really tough for sure. Ours is, even though we live in Appalachia, ours is really flat. It's pretty rocky though. But then my husband will like just spend like hours like excavating with like a pick and like a like a rebar basically of like just pulling rocks out of the ground. He'll be like, I found another giant rock, and I'm like, oh my god, please stop doing that. But whatever. I mean, he keeps it where like he makes it so that he can mow, but he's like, I have to dig up these rocks. I feel like it's his inner child. He's like, I have to dig up these rocks because I need to be able to mow here. And it's like, all right, but you can fine. However you have to justify it. I just think it's really endearing and sweet. He's fun. But I love how like his creativity shows through in art, but then also in his like outdoor art in a way. Oh, here, 1 second. Let me pause my time real quick. Oops, I hit. Oh, ah, shit. Oh my god. Delete. There we go. I don't really look forward to have neighbors glued to my wall who will complain when I blast Igor and Bloodwood at 2 a.m., but not having the maintenance wins. And when I become a billionaire from my writing, I'll buy a house again and hire people to maintain the outdoors. I think that's totally fine. Also, there's a sense of freedom when you're renting, if that makes sense. Like, when you're like, this is not working, like, I need to be able to move somewhere else. Because you could also just, like, rent for 6 months or a year and be like, actually, I want a bigger place, and you can just switch to that, too. Like, it's very, like, tailorable to your life. I think it's great. Well, I have to go. Time to get ready to kiddo to practice. Enjoyed the time I was able to spend with you all, though. Bye, Sparrow. It was really good hanging out with you, and thank you for being here. If only it was that easy to switch houses. I know. Yeah, because it's like some of the things here is like, I mean, I love this house, but it's like if something goes wrong, it's like, who are you gonna call? Ghostbusters. I'm kidding. But I don't know. I just think it's tough. Okay, I'm gonna do it for the next 9 minutes. I hope I can finish this report at the end of this. So the next 9 minutes, I'm going to do this and then see if I can finish the report in time. So I'm going to be quiet, but you guys keep talking. Like, you can keep talking. When I'm saying it, I just feel rude that I'm not, like, but there's something about, like, being on the clock and, like, talking randomly to someone else just feels, like, not quite right. So I'm keeping, like, myself honest, and I'm hitting clock in. I'm renting, and but there's no finding new places. Oh, that sucks. I'll respond to an apartment that looks interesting, and then 4,000 others reply to, and 7 people get chosen at random to view the place. That is so weird. I'm so sorry that that's happening. Yuck. Okay. Let's see. Okay, that's right. That's not. Hold on. There it is. Control find saves my life. No boba left. I'm sad. Okay. And okay. And uh-oh. That's not right. Good thing I'm checking. How did that even happen? Like, seriously, how does that even happen? Hold on. Hooray for double checking. There we go. Weird. Okay. To go back in there. Let's see. What about this one? Wow. Well. Gotta do that portion again here. Oh, I see what happened. Please update. lefty. Oh. There we go. What? Oh my. What just happened? I unfortunately need to work through the break a little tiny bit. But this is so weird. Did I exit out of everything? Like, I don't understand what just happened. Oopsie. That's it. Instead of moving to a different tab, I exited out of my tabs. Ugh. I hate when I exit out of my tab. There we go. I just want to fill out this one more little section. And then we'll be good. What the hell? Hold on. There we go. Much better. Interesting. Oh. Interesting. Makes it a little easier though. Alright. Now I'm going to put this in the report. I had to just iron out a few details. It did it again. Alright. Alright. This is getting frustrating. It did it again. Okay, let me check at least this one. Okay, that one's correct. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. 2. Okay, whatever. I'm pausing this for now because I have to. That's fine. Okie dokie. I'm gonna play this. Oh wait, no, I don't want that to go away. Because I want to be able to see what people are saying. Thanks for the warm welcome. Shut up, Thomas, I'm too adorable. In other news, Polly is a lot more sturdy on his feet by now, and he's been eating and drinking. I'm so relieved. Oh, good. It took him a while to get a bit more steady, but the vet said that he's probably because he's a bit bigger and chunkier. It takes longer for the anesthesia to wear off. Good. I'm glad Polly's okay. All the snugs for Polly. Yes, Kachoo looks so cozy and comfy and like he's about to drift off to sleep. He honestly, I don't know why he's not asleep right now. Mimi is dozing off on my arm. That's so cute. Okay. Okay, what do I'm low on fantasy, and I'm gonna try this one. Good with crime. We're low on fantasy and getting a little low on fact, but should be good. Nice. Wow, that was a lot. Okay. So today is the fish market. Even though we still need one more shell, I think we should go to the fish market today and then go back to Far Beach for that. And so for that, I'm going to put this guy back in here. And I didn't know I could move the pup around. I'm going to do that and put this shell thing up here for now. Alright. Alright, I like that a little better. As if that made a huge difference. Alright, so we're going to do the waterfront square. See if there's anything from the guy that we want to buy. I believe the waterfront has, yeah, travel and fact books. So we'll do, look at this cool thing that Saren taught me. Watch this. For travel, bam, filled. Fact, bam, filled. So we need a little bit of drama, a little bit of crime, a little bit of classics, a little bit of here, we'll do crime, drama, classics, a little bit of fantasy, and then maybe like 2 kids books, and then the rest I'm going to put some more travel and some more fact books. I think that's actually, let me kind of even out. Alright, we'll do that. We'll see how that goes. This is where we got Behemoth. Mothy Moth. What impact? What's going on? It must have been those pirates at the old castle. Uh-oh. Blast it all. I hope some repairs to that roof before the next rain. Oh my gosh, this is absolutely from me shooting off a cannon by accident. And it better not be me. I didn't do it. Yeah. I guess you're busy with them books and whatnot. See you around. Oh god. Oh, I feel so bad. Where even was that? Oh my gosh. This guy. Oh, that's this place. Whoopsie. You got the doggo. Yes, we got him. And you need a pink bow for the pupper. Yes, everyone voted on naming him Behemoth instead. Oh, there it is. Look at that chunk. Oh, well, I get to keep the cannonball. Plus 6% to kids sales and crime sales, but it's a slight danger. Oh, God. That's so funny. All right, let's see what he's got going on here. Okay, so the awning, I think, is helpful because it adds another recommendation per day. Watch this game get turned into a horror game. The old sailor starts stalking you, tearing up the paint at the trailer and car with his hook hand. What does the fish do? Ew. Plus 15 to danger. That's so funny. I love that the awning is considered classy, but it adds, we have to pay $3 extra. Oh, while it's sunny though. So it doesn't, we don't have to pay anything when it's not. One more recommendation per day and plus a 3-second inspiration duration. I'm going to be crazy and buy it. I just bought it. Okay. And more customers too. Oh, this is that's a good one. Maybe you can also check in on her from time to time. Walt, if you like Tilda, then you need to just ask her out. If I know Tilda, she'll have a hard time letting go. Always been that way since I've known her. Aww. Alright, here we go. I can't wait to make the awning have like this light blue color, or maybe some of this, because we can change the colors to it too. Waterfront fish market. Prior maritime knowledge required. Maritime. Interesting. Oh, what's this? Happy sailors. Hold on, I'll have to see what that means. What's the catch of the day? I'm looking for a new hobby. I'm a fan of books like Top 50 Camper Van Destinations. Okay. I really want to sell a walk in the woods to somebody, but oh my gosh, hi Speculative Scribbler. Welcome. Hi Camilo. I love your trash panda. So I'm doing this a little wrong. I had to go over, we're using the Pomodoro method to be more productive. And so what we do is we work on our creative projects, or we do self-care, or we work on work, which is what I've had to do today for the focus time periods. And then during the breaks, then I've been playing a cozy game and we chat and stuff. But what happened is I had to work through a little bit to the break, so now I'm going a little over into the last focus time. But if you see in the top left-hand corner, that's our timer. Speculative, I can speak Scribble. Hi, I'm so curious what you were up to. That's awesome. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, yes. Also, thank you, Jay. You can type !fish and you can fish, and we have a leaderboard that of the fish that we collect. And also you can type !friend and you can get a little creature, like a little plushie. The only thing is that you can accidentally steal, like a banana mancer here. You can steal plushies from each other, so you have to wait until it says ready, like it just said, and then you can put it in. Banana mancer. But yeah, we are all like authors and writers and creatives here. So that's what we're doing. But some of us, like myself today, unfortunately, are working. And so this is our little break moments. But we have usually we shift between 20 minutes of focus time, 10 minutes of break. But I'm definitely going over on the focus time here. That darn 9 to 5. I love him. I think the Banana Mancer really fits you, Jay. So right now we're suggesting like, but I am curious about the fishing game. You can just type fish and it keeps a queue or like a log of people and lets each person take their turn. Like I can type it in now and it'll just go in order of, you know, kind of first come, first serve. A scraper mouth. Interesting. Okay. Okay, I'm going to do this one. I think that should be good. Oh. He already has that one? Oh, did he say that that was the one that was his suggestion? Damn it. Okay. Also, it says maritime inclined folks appreciate your tasteful decor. Nice, okay. So because we're here, they like the buoy that we have and the shells that we've collected. I need to eat, but I'll come back and check your stream out. Awesome. Thank you. Feel free to follow so that you get updated. I try and do it every day, every weekday. I've been having a little bit of a schedule going on here. So I'm glad you could join, and thank you for raiding. It's fun. A cookbook would be nice. I quite like the feeling of a heftier book. Kitchen Rules for Your Family and You is one of my all-time favorites. Okay. A heftier book. So that's $3.50. And then we've got a tasting history. That's $2.50. And then I really like the Book of Tea, but it's small. Let's just go with Cook As You Are. Nice. I'm glad that he likes it. Okay. What's the catch of the day? I want something with a political message. I don't mind if it's a little outdated. Okay, I wish we had... I thought I saw Animal Farm in here. Ooh, this looks cool. Just a Story. Why We Still Tell Fairy Tales. Interesting. By Isabel Gavin. That's for me to remember. Bunny of the Day. Buxton Burrow. Origins of Species. Oh, it's Darwin. Political message. Political message. Troglodytes don't bite. I think that's so funny. Alright, so... I don't see anything with a political message here. What about your other shelf? Yeah, let's check that. Oh, thank you. Oh, man. That one might be... Dang, this is rough. Okay. I really thought I saw Animal Farm in the classics. Maybe somebody bought it. This is Ruffled Societal Feathers, but I don't know. Maybe Great Expectations, but I don't... I looked at the... Yeah, I looked at those already. This is hard. We could give him Darwin, because for some reason he's political. I'm just being rude. Okay. Let's try... I'm gonna try and give them great expectations, but I don't know if that's like... Oh! Okay. That was extremely lucky. That doesn't make... Excuse me. That doesn't make any sense to me. Oh, look, Anne's here. Good, good, good. Yes, everyone buy things. Could use a few more plants if you ask me. Thanks, Anne. Are you going to hook us up? Can I ask you to do a... Do you have a favorite plant? Succulent? No. Strophanthus petersinius. Garlic. Okay, what's Strophanthus petersinius. Ooh, weird. Sand forest poison rope. Ooh, what'd you get? You got... Oh, nice. You got gummy sharks. I'm gonna say that one because it looks kind of weird. Beautiful plant for sure. My actual... Okay, I would like to know your favorite plant or flower. My favorite plant it's called... I hate the name of it. It was called Wandering Jew. It's so pretty. It's my two favorite colors of green and purple, and they're kind of shiny. More gummy sharks. Nice. And then my favorite flower are snapdragons. And I used to make them talk and pretend they were like basically use them as puppets. You know how much I like puppets. So I would like to know your favorite plant and your favorite flower because everyone's is so different. So I'd like to know. And they all mean something different. I've also been getting into philodendrons because my philodendron has been like super luscious and growing, but I love Anne. Oh, didn't realize someone needed help. Okay. If it's from this century. Okay. A new hobby. I mean, let's get him some fantasy, right? Like, oh my god. Let's get him some drama. Oh, I know. I saw red, white, and royal blue. I want to give this man red, white, and royal blue. Let's see if he likes it. Yes, it is my understanding of pastime. Red, white, and royal blue is awful. So now we know he's homophobic. I'm kidding. But also a little bit not. Wandering Jew is also called silver inch plant if you want to use a less controversial name. Yes, please. Silver inch plant. Beautiful, beautiful plant. I had that plant too. The Wanderer, I mean, yeah, I wish I could say that. Like, I don't know how it got its name either. Like, I don't understand. I like hydrangeas. I'm a sucker for sunflowers. Sunflowers are my babo's favorite flower. She loses her mind every time she sees a sunflower. She's like, they're so big and so tall and so beautiful. I'm like, yes. I like Varici splendens, aka flamingo sword. Flamingo. Flaming sword. Hold on. I feel like I've seen that one before. But let me see. Plant. Oh, I always wondered what those were called. It's basic as that, but I love a big healthy monstera. I love monsteras. Matcha reading, such good pick. Monsteras are gorgeous and amazing, and it's funny because in this game I was able to get a monstera, but I didn't have enough money saved yet, and so I couldn't get it. And then she ran out of it, and I was like, I'm so upset. I have this half dead fern and like some window plants. Oh look, she's inviting us to the bonfire. Oh, she said she'd like to see us there. See, Tilda's coming around, maybe, possibly. You've been a great help to us townsfolk ever since you arrived. Wow. Why is she being so nice? This is what our Booksonbury community is all about. We rely on each other. And I'm very happy to know that we can rely on you, too. It's all because I carried her stuff around. That's why. Come on, Harper, buy all your fact books. I'd love to have some mother sentinel plants too, but those are made up. And there's another one, but I forgot what it's called. All I remember is they get really big. Okay, interesting. Okay. All right, I'm going to leave this like this. I'm going to go back to the stream. Oh my gosh. I guess what I'm going to do is for the 7 more minutes. Big plants are really fun. They are. They make me so happy. I feel like that's like just a human experience, is to like see plants and see nature and be drawn to certain ones and just like love them. That's why I like hearing about people's favorites. Why is this not? Wisteria. Oh my gosh, wisteria is stunning. So wisteria, oh my gosh. Whenever I was little, not little, but like 13, 14, like new teen, I loved Pride and Prejudice, and I kept rereading it, and then I would like watch the movie and all that stuff with the Keira Knightley one. And the wisteria, I wanted to write something like it. So I created something called Wisteria Manor, and I thought I was like the most beautiful like creator of words ever. I was like, Wisteria Manor, and it looks like this, and because wisteria is so beautiful. So I just have a fondness for it for sure. I've definitely planted it before. One time I planted it too close to the house I was staying at though, and it started to like take over. So then we needed to like rip it off the side of the house and put it on a trellis instead, but it was just really beautiful. The castor bean plant is also really cool. Let me look up the castor bean plant. Oh, interesting. That is interesting looking and cool. I just googled big plant hanging flowers. It was the first result. That's really neat. Okay, let me go to... Oh, wait, actually, Thomas said I'd love some mother sentimental too, but those are made up. Hold on. Honestly, it's hard to pick because I love many plants. Like anything... Oops. From the fern family. Oh, for sure. Bergamot flowers are also really pretty and a little odd. I love the smell of bergamot, so... Ooh! They look like a little firework. You know who sends like the prettiest pictures I've ever seen of like beautiful flowers and like little creatures is Jay. Gorgeous. We used to have a giant golden rain tree in our garden. It's one of my favorites still, but also roses, jasmine, prunus, and peonies. I love peonies, but golden rain tree, I don't think I've seen that before. Oh! I have seen this before, but I don't know. Interesting. They're so beautiful. Okay. I'm going to try and fix this report one more time, but I'm getting frustrated. So I'm going to do it for like the next 4 minutes, and what I can get done in the next 4 minutes or whatever, we shall see. But basically what keeps happening is I'm getting data from somewhere, and I keep putting in the dates that I want it to be, and I keep telling it like the range of dates, and I put in all the information that I need to get the data from it. And as I'm going through, something happens and it resets. And this has not happened before, so I'm not really sure like if it's something I'm doing or like what's going on. So I'm going to try it for like a third time. And it's not a lot of data, like it's just this little piece of information, but here we are. But I need it for the report. So, this is correct. This is correct. So basically every time it like auto refreshes and stuff, I'm going to have to make sure everything's correct on the screen. But it's a little frustrating. Over here, and update over here, and there we go. Okay. So far, so good. Okay. Okay. Oops. There we go. Okay. So far, so good. I feel like I'm on a mission. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Diddly. Nice. One more time to check. And time is up. And I'm just going to put this information over here to make sure it transfers correctly finally. Also, while I'm doing this, please tell me what you ended up accomplishing and anything that is like you, if you were able to get a little closer to your goals or what you were looking forward to doing, or maybe something else happened and it kind of surprised you. Good, good. Good, good, and good. It worked! It worked. Oh my god. I'm gonna pause my time so I can read what you guys say. Okay. I can't take peony serious anymore after I found out this guy on Instagram who talks about his peonies while talking really seductively and wearing string tank. Oh, I've seen him before. I was like, what's going on? But he's like a gardener. They're so cool. I've made bergamot the flower for my LinkedIn. I'm saying LinkedIn. I don't know if that's correct. I'm just in data mode. Though I'm trying not to name it. I basically just keep hinting she smells like Earl Grey tea. Peonies have a special meaning in my books. That's wonderful. We had one that probably almost a century old. Wow. Ooh, a bony-tailed chub. That's fun. Also called common laburnum. We used to have a giant golden ring. Oh, also called common laburnum. Nice. We had one that was probably a century old. That's crazy. That's so incredible. Let's see what else. Honestly, and it ended up just chilling. We'll get some stuff done later, though. Perfect. I caught a couple of words, went from 152,110 to 151,960 for now. Might continue for a little bit. Nice. Getting a lot of progress in here. Wonderful. I had an impromptu IEP meeting for my little going into kindergarten. Okay, IEP meetings are already a bit intense and like a little overstimulating. But an impromptu one is tough. And kindergarten, I know I'm going to have a hard time when my baby goes to kindergarten, but I also think she's going to love school. So I hope the IEP meeting went well. I used to do IEP advocacy like as like my job before I was a therapist, and I really liked doing that because it just like decreases that barrier of like, I don't know, it's just like hard being a parent and there's like a whole group of professionals saying one thing or the other and making their suggestions. It's just tough. But also it can feel really like supportive because you're like, wow, look at all these people who care about my kid. So it can kind of go a bunch of different ways. I fished while eating lunch. I love that. And you've been working all day too, standard fiend. Let's see. Oh, love interest in your work in progress. I'm sorry, I'm like, it's for my LinkedIn picture. I'm sorry, I'm like doing like social metrics and not just social like HubSpot and like all the marketing things for reports and stuff. And so I was like, yes, LinkedIn. That's such a beautiful LinkedIn photo. Let's see. Oh, IEP stands for oh shoot, individualized education plan. It's whenever a kid needs like anything tailored to their needs, it makes sure they get their needs met so they can have the most potential and like the best learning environment. And so at least let me have the best description of it by making Google explain it. Education, or sorry, individualized education program. I thought it was plan, sorry. It's because we call it IEP planning meetings, so the P became a plan in my head. It's a legally mandated document outlining a specialized education plan for students with disabilities. But also it can include like disability can be a bunch of different things. And it's a collaborative team thing with parents, educators, and specialists. And you reviewed and updated regularly. I feel like it should be every quarter, but sometimes people do it once a year. Sometimes people do it every 6 months. It depends on the state. But there are so many. The tough part is because it helps create this wonderful environment for the kid, and it helps them like have an even playing field for learning, so that their needs are met, but they're able to learn the best they can. Um, in some cases it can be easily taken advantage of because you've got all these specialists that are saying one thing or all these teachers saying this other thing, and it doesn't actually meet the needs of the child, and a lot of times parents go ignored. But I'm also not trying to say like it's all bad either, because there are lots of times where things are addressed that you never would have known about your kid, but because they get like specialists involved, they're like, oh well, it turns out it's like, I'm just making something up, but like an auditory processing thing, it turns out they don't have dyslexia, and so we actually just will use this automated transcription service so that like while someone's talking and dictating, it'll like come up as a word so that it's easier for them to understand like what's going, get the information, or like it can be really cool. And it is cool that there's a whole team surrounding this kid, but sometimes sometimes I think because our schools are funded by states, that like the state income, that sometimes the state doesn't want to pay for certain things, so they'll kind of make parents jump through a bunch of hoops to even get it to begin with. So the fact that someone even has an IEP is a really big feat in itself too. Yeah, I went on a, let's see. I am so going to cry on her first day. That happened to me. I was dropping off Babo yesterday and she was so tired. She was crying so much, and I thought she was crying because she didn't want to leave, because she kept saying, I want to go home. And I was like, oh my god, I feel like a horrible person. So we get there and I was like, listen, we can go home. Like if you want to go home, we can go home, but also like your friends are here and you like playing here, and it's like a whole thing. And she was like, I was like, like, how are you feeling? And she's like, really sad, like big sad. I was like, oh my gosh. I'm like, what are you sad about? And she's like, because I'm tired. And I was like, oh, well, you can just feel tired. Like, do you really feel sad or do you feel tired? And she goes, just really tired. And so I was like, okay, well, so I brought her in, and the lady who runs it, there's only like between 5 and 7 other kids other than her there, like at a clip. And this is because it's summertime, and whenever school starts back up again soon, like there'll be like just 3 kids there. But it was so funny because I was like, okay, I brought her in and I was like, she's really tired, and she's like crying because she's tired. And then the lady's like, oh well, we can curl you up and you can watch Care Bears like you like, and you can have your blanket. And she goes, mm-hmm, and just reached for the lady and just like left me. And I was like, goodbye. And she's like, Mwah, bye mama. And then Artie was falling asleep and I was like, and so I was crying. Well, I mean, I was fine there, but as soon as I got in my car, I was crying because because I miss her all day, and she wasn't even upset. She was just like, I just need a fucking nap. This is too early. And I was like, what? So it's a good sign when your kid is not upset about you leaving, but you are, though. It shows, the secure attachment or whatever, but it went well. We got all of our concerns addressed for the first day. Excellent. That is a really good IEP meeting. I mean, they can go so well and be like super supportive. No worries. I'm usually very abbreviation blind, so I really can't talk for LinkedIn and love interest. Gotcha. For extra support for the kiddo. Yes, exactly. I'm missing everything because a coworker called. That's okay. We're at the end, and so I think it's perfect that you got like right to this end part. My mom dropped me off to the kindergarten. Apparently, I didn't even turn around to say bye. She did that to me the second day of daycare. She didn't even. I waved over my shoulder behind my back. That's what she did. She literally was like, I was like, bye, girl. Or like, bye, honey. Like, see you. And she was like walking away and was just like, and I was like, girl, I am like devastated over here. I'd been in the daycare across the street from her school since I was little, though. I love that. So it was familiar to you. I love that. Well, I'm going to end the stream. I'm going to pack some things up, and luckily I fixed the report. I'm kind of bummed I didn't get to write it all today, but I'm glad that the report is mostly done. I just have to submit it. But thank you for being there while I did that. Because it just helped me feel like better getting to, be productive with you while I did this. It's just more helpful, and it was fun because there was like a little raid, so that was fun too. But yeah, glad we got to hang for a bit. Kids are brutal. I walked myself to school when I was 4 and just said, I go to school now, bye. Oh my god, that's so good though. That's really good sign. Okay, good. People got a lot of stuff done, or they chilled. And Mom asked if I'd walk myself. I said yes, but I was joking. Mom didn't realize I joked and closed the door. I dang near cried walking myself to school that day. That's horrible. Never mind. That took a turn for the worse. Oh, God. Okay, cool. Well, thank you for hanging out. This was fun. And I will see you all tomorrow. If you're able to make it, of course. I think tomorrow is the evening. Wait, is today Wednesday? Yes, today is actually Wednesday. So tomorrow I'll be on at 7:30 EST, and Friday I'll be on 7:30 EST. Continue. So, yay. I will see you tomorrow. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day / evening / night / morning, and I will talk to you super soon. Okay. Bye.